tutorial, you will learn how you can create an email template on Mailchimp. So there is a preset templates, but you also have an options to create a custom template in Mailchimp. And I'm gonna also teach you how you can use that custom template into your campaigns and reuse it regardless of what type of campaigns you are doing. So whether it is an automation of it or it's just a regular campaign, you can definitely use this custom template that we will create. So without further ado, guys, let's begin. 1, 2, 3. So now let's begin on creating a custom template. Okay, first, basically, by the way, all of the emails in here will be listed on the blog list, and then they will receive the corresponding emails that I'm gonna create right now. But first, we need to create a custom template. So you need to log into your Mailchimp and then go to the campaigns and then go to the emails, and then you click this create template. And then you can choose what you can use the templates in here that is already ready-made, or you can also create your custom code. I'm gonna create another version in this, by the way. If you are really specific with your layout, I will create another version for that. Just stay tuned. So for now, we will just use the layout. So I'm gonna use, probably I can use this one, so one column, because I want to make the weekly template cleaner as possible. Yeah, simple as possible. So we will change this picture into our logo, and then insert, and then later I'm going to teach you the RSS feed, but we need to create a template first. So I want to make the settings, I want to make it edge by edge, and then the retina dimension should be 50%, and then let's just keep the size to 100%. Now let's just use, I'm going to add an image in here. And I can use this placeholder for now. I'm gonna come up with like another GIF version for that. So for the text, we will put lorem ipsum, because they need to change that, of course. So we put it there, and then another text in here. Let's use convert case, because I want to capitalize all of the text. So, and then we put it in here, and then we make it that one. So already good in that. I'm gonna add another text. So basically, for the custom templates, I would recommend to create a custom template first before you set up your RSS feed. So you don't need to set this up all over again every time you create a campaign. Okay. So I'm gonna set the custom template first before we configure the RSS feed. So this is the follow button. And then we have, I'm gonna keep that like that for now, and let's do what block. Yeah, I think this one is good. I just wanted to keep it super clean as possible. So that one, and then instead of this one, it should be share thing. Yeah, share thing in here. So that will be like that. And then once you're already good on this boilerplate, you can then save that one. So I will fix the URL later. So I'm already good in this part, like this dynamic setup. So click the save, and then let's rename this one as WEAM boilerplate, or WEAM weekly template. Okay, and then save. Now, once you're ready, you're final with a custom template, we can then start creating a campaigns or an automation. So to create an automation, click the all campaigns, click the create campaign, and then you select the email, and then you select the automation, and then what kind of automation it is. So weekly newsletter. So we put the name of the website, and then it's called it weekly blog or weekly newsletter, and then you select the audience. By the way, if you are curious how you can tie your Mailchimp list to your website in Divi, I have a tutorial on that, so just check my link description below to see the video. So for the RSS feed, You can put your name, you can put your feed if you are not sure what's the URL of your feed. But for Divi, by default, it should be like the website and then hyphen feed. That's the default of the RSS. And then you can also use, by the way, if your website, let's say your theme doesn't support RSS, which is kind of rare because most of the themes really have RSS feed, you can sign up to the feed burner, this one, to generate an RSS feed. So you just need to put your website there and click the next, follow the wizard instructions. So I'm going to delete this one, by the way, for you to see. So in case your theme doesn't support an RSS feed, so you go to the feed burner.google.com, you put your URL, and then you click the next. And then you make sure you use the Wim feed instead of comments. Otherwise, your comment feed obviously is different from the blog feed. So click the next. And then you also select, you name what your feed all about. So say like that. And then you can also put some, you can also customize your feed accordingly. So click the next. And then once you're already good in that, so this is your feed. Okay, you click the next. And then you can also click some of the stuff here if you are a podcaster. So you can click that. So next. So you just need to follow your wizard instruction. Once you're already done with this, like you have successfully updated a feed, click this icon in here to see your feed URL. So that's your feed URL, okay? But again, we will not, again, as much as possible, you can just keep, most of the themes has their own RSS feed, okay? Now I wanted how, like when you should want this email campaigns or this automation to be sent. So let's say every week, and then every Monday, and then let's say just 9 a.m. and then I would prefer to resize my RSS feed so it is responsive both in mobile and desktop version. So just keep that check. And then if I click next, you select your recipient. Again, this is the least, okay? And then setup would be, you can put like the information in here. I'm gonna put it there. Okay. And this campaign name is for the internal use. Your visitors cannot see this one. And you can also come up, remove that, obviously. And you can also put like an emoji if you want. So since we are in a fashion industry, I can copy this part in here. It's not working. If it's not working, go to the emoji, keyboard emoji. Okay. And then you put that here, there. So I'm going to copy that and then put it in there. Okay, that one. And you hit the next. If you want to connect it in Twitter or in Facebook, that's fine. But we are really focusing on Instagram thing. So I also want to check the plain text clicks. Yeah, no. I don't want to track the plain text click. I prefer to track the clicks with hyperlinks. And then I want this as well. Okay, but you need to have a click tail on your website. So let's just keep that. I will create another tutorial on that if you want me to create. So go to save templates and choose the template that we created earlier. So this one, and then next. And by the way, I'm going to also create a tutorial for the code your own. So if you are really specific with the layout of your template, let's say the template that you want is not available on the save layout and custom layout in Mailchimp, we can use the code. We can create our own layout. So once you're already good in that, as we can see in here, there is a so-called RSS items. So you need to drag that RSS wherever you want. You can put it in here or in here. So let's just put it there. But the good thing in that is this part is already set up. That's why you need to create a custom template. So you can just change the image, whatever you want. You don't need to re-add it all over again. So that's the purpose of adding creating a custom template. Now for this RSS feed, you can choose full width, or the common part is excerpt. So you click the X and then we can preview that as well. Click the enter and preview, and voila, so that's it. So by the way, if you want to have this kind of like a text, the image thing will not work by default. So you need to for some site it will not work if you will not install a plugin. So in some themes rather. So you need to install a theme called this one. add featured image to Mailchimp RSS. You don't need, I mean, this part, just enable this one, just activate this one, and it will automatically add another snippet for you for the featured image. So just enable that. So you go to the plugin and then add new, and then you type in this one. So add featured image to Mailchimp RSS. And then just activate that. So that's super easy. Just activate that. Now, this one doesn't have any image because we haven't set any featured image there. So if I click that, and if I go in here in the edit post, there's no featured image. So I need to talk to my team about it, that to make sure that all of the posts should have a featured image. Otherwise, this part will be, blank. So now, again, what if like I don't want to use this blue color? It's not our branding. So how you can do that? So what you can do is go to the so click again the RSS feed block, and then you click this show markup. So we get that one. You click that, and then copy this markup thing rather, and then you click the custom thing, and then you paste the code there. So RSS feed, you put it there, and then you remove this one, also this what do you call that? That comment excerpt RSS, something like that. So we remove that, and then for the color, I want to add a style of font weight. I want it to be bold. Actually, I'm wrong. I should add that on the A section, an A inline style. So we put it in here instead. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a color, our color branding. So it should be pink. For the extension, I am using Color Picker. It's an FYI. So you put the hex code to there, and then I'm gonna add a text decoration of none because I don't want to make our headings to have a underline thing. So still the same with a read on. For the read on, you can also come up with a style. So go back in here, you put it there. Okay, so we have that. Oops, sorry about that. So for the style, I'm gonna keep it that way, and then I will add style, and then I'll make the color white. Okay, and then the background should be like this. Okay, and then text decoration should be none. And then I want to have a height of 40 px, or how about 50? So you can come up with a minimum height, and then like that. Or why don't I just put padding of 20 px? No, that's too high. Let's make it 1. And then I'm going to add another margin on top of 2 em or 10%. Okay, how about I just put it like 10 px, then this one should be just 5 px, and then for that margin thing, instead of putting that onto our A part, we can put another BR in here. So we really have a limitation in terms of adding styling into our email template because this is an inline style. We can only put inline style. You can put classes, but it will break on email clients and other email clients. So the best practices is to always use a inline HTML. So you save that, and then you preview. Let's see. So that's how it works in there. You can also change the, I believe you can also change the text. Okay, we can remove this too. I don't like that one. So click this one, and then in this part, you can remove that RSS item on there. And then click, and then preview. And then that's it. Oh, it's not saving. Post appears on the link. So yeah, that's actually it. I just need to play around on other tags on Mailchimp, but we are running out of time already. So we're already in 18 minutes, so I need to pause this. If you want me to create a continuation of this video tutorial, just let me know so I can come up with another tutorial for you guys. I hope this has been helpful. Again, comment down below if you are using this kind of process. Have a great day.